Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are at a new setup. I'm currently on my cruise right now, but I wanted to kind of film a different location, and we are actually parked at a port, so luckily there's no raging wind sounds. I'm going to be doing a new bags episode. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the Louis Vuitton cruise collection for 2024. So if you guys are interested to hear my thoughts about the new collection, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to try to film this as fast as I can because I'm literally right in front of a set of stairs. So at any moment in time, somebody might come up and then I'm going to immediately stop talking. Okay, so to get this started really quick, I want to talk about the new Pharrell speedy bags that everyone has been talking about on Reddit. So these images I actually got from a Reddit post. I'll try to link it down below if I can re-find it. There is a speedy bandolier 50, and I believe this one is leather, I think. That's why it's over $3,000 with the checker print. It's basically kind of like an amplified, to me this looks like a taxi cab, like in New York, the taxi cab vibes with the yellow and black. I honestly feel like this is just so expensive. I mean, I get it, it is all leather, so if you justify it like that, and it's a speedy 50 and it comes with a strap, I mean the lock, the oversized lock I think is really cool, and you can kind of see the zoomed in version of the damier, so I guess that's cool, but I feel like this is just really expensive. So next we have this Chess Messenger yellow bag. I actually do like this. I mean, yes, it still has that cab driver vibe, but I actually like that it's a diamond shaped as opposed to a typical square. And I actually like the vachetta detail on this as well, like the little nub at the bottom corner with the zipper. This zipper with the vachetta leather around it, I actually really like it. You guys know that I do not like the new high-rise bum bag with that kind of Cheshire Cat vachetta zipper smile, but this I actually think it's really cute. And you can see that it has D-rings on the side as well, and the strap is adjustable, so you can technically take this vachetta strap off and then put a chain, which I think would be really cute. I think this is actually super cute. It is a bit expensive, so I don't know the dimensions of this diamond, if it's big or if it's small, but if it's even just like maybe like yay big, I think that would be really cute. Okay, here we have a micro steamer. I'm assuming this is kind of like a belt bag. I honestly don't really know what's going on, like this paper clip situation right here. I don't know what the point of it is, but it does have a chain, so I'm assuming this is kind of like a locking mechanism, maybe. I do like the green with the brown. I actually think that's super cute. Some people might not like the vachetta strap, but I feel like it goes, and it also has the little nubbins on the side as well. We're just gonna call the corner vachetta nubbins, so I think that's cute. I mean, this is interesting, definitely a collector's piece, and it definitely depends on how much this is. I mean, it is unique, so I think max for this would be maybe $2,000 or something like that. Next we have the locker dope kit. So this is essentially, the dope kit is part of their toiletry set. I mean, it's the same black and yellow. $1,360. I mean, not bad considering the nano or the Nice line is around $1,000 to like what, $1,200. I just feel like Louis Vuitton toiletry items are really expensive for what they are, but you know, this is part of a special collection. Okay, so this is Pharrell's whole, I feel like what makes his collection is the colored speedies that apparently are leather. So apparently this is the one in the video where he's like, oh, it's super soft, super slouchy. This is $9,300 for a leather speedy. I mean, you can see that it comes with this tag, and then it comes with, what is it, the little clochette, and obviously it's a bandolier as well. From the looks of it, the vachetta does not look pre-treated. I don't know, for a speedy B25 in leather and it's $9,300 before tax, for me that is definitely out of my price range. I think for the price of this, it's like a mini Kelly, depending on what type of mini Kelly you get. I mean, don't get me wrong, aesthetically, if we're talking about visuals, I think this is super cute. I love the slouchy look. I love the shade of yellow that he did. Definitely a very special piece, but for the price, I would not buy. I would not spend $10,000 on a Speedy B25, no matter what texture it is. So that's just for me. But aesthetics, I do really like it. Alrighty, next we have a Motion bum bag. I mean, this is giving me kind of the pixelated version that Loewe did, I believe last year, I think it was. I don't really like this. I saw some people were kind of polarized on this bum bag as well. A lot of people commented and said it's giving like Minecraft because of like the pixelation. I mean, I like the color scheme that he went for, and it's very utilitarian, I guess. It's Not my cup of tea, but I could see some people liking it because it's kind of understated but bold at the same time. Understated is if somebody was walking down the street wearing this bum bag, I would have no idea that it's Louis Vuitton. So in that regard, it's special and unique, but it's just not my cup of tea at all. There's this wallet. I don't like this. I like if it didn't have the giant LV studs, I do actually like it. I like that the damier is giving, what is it, like camo color, like the squares. I think it's really unique. It goes from brown to like dark green, which I really, really like. I feel like the giant LV studs on it makes it look like a replica or a knockoff. If the LV was just kind of to the side, or if there was just no LV at all, like it was just the squares, I would totally like it. Even in this kind of camo, I'm just gonna call it camo damier ebene print. That's probably not what it's called, but the camo damier ebene, if they made this in a pocket organizer, I think that would be really cute too. Okay, so we have this Alma East West. I don't like this at all, like at all. Not that I'm against I'm not against the East-West Alma. I'm against how they did this, like the LV of just like on the top, on the bottom, and on the sides. For me, I feel like it definitely looks like a knockoff. It looks like a bad knockoff. If they did this and they took off the LV, because I actually even like the luggage tag on it, I feel like that adds kind of like a masculine element to it, which I think is really, really cute. I like the silver hardware as well. The $49.52. That's really, really expensive for an Alma BB. Even if it's all leather, I feel like that's very, very expensive. I don't think this is worth the price, nor do I like the LV signs on it. Next, we have another Speedy. So this is a Speedy 40 black tie. This is $40,000. I mean, you can see all the embellishments. I would love to see what this is actually made of, because if there were actual stones on this, and there's no way, let's just say hypothetically it's like an emerald lookalike, there is no way these are actual real pearls, because each of these pearls, with the amount of pearls on here, this would be way over $40,000. So these are probably imitation pearls, imitation stones, and beading. Definitely I would have to see this bag in person. I mean, most likely I will never see this bag in person because it's so expensive, or maybe next time I go into Louis Vuitton, this would be one of the bags that's going to be on the case. I feel like the handle is probably like a metallic handle. I mean, it already looks slouchy, you can tell. I'm not a fan. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the cruise collection for 2024. This one I feel like would be more buyable, I guess you can say, slash wearable than the Pharrell men's collection. So let's get it going. There's a lot of pieces to go over, so I'm going to try to run through them as quickly and efficiently as I can. The first bag I'm going to be talking about is the Atlantis bag. So this bag basically looks like a plastic bag made out of Louis Vuitton canvas. The way that the straps are made and just the stitching right here, tell me this doesn't look like a to-go Chinese thank you plastic bag. But I honestly kind of want to say that it looks like a knockoff, just because I feel like I'm not used to the shape and style. So it comes with a little pouch, and it's $3,100, which I think is really expensive because it's technically like a tote bag style. I would say it's like a bucket bag and a tote bag morphed and had a baby. That's kind of what it is. I'm really seeing Louis Vuitton really liking these Vachetta strap tags as like a little detail, and you can see that there is a thin little strap on the side as well, so you can either wear it with the strap or just on its own like that. I don't know if it's the stitching that makes it so expensive, because $3,100 for this canvas bag, I don't know. I don't think this should be as much as an on-the-go tote, to be honest, just because, I mean, it's structured, but it also looks very flexible, I guess you can say. So here we have the BB version of the Atlantis. I actually like the BB size way more than the GM size, I believe. And you guys know me, I love reverse monogram with black. I feel like that's my favorite combination. And it even has this little hardware detail on the bottom, and then it has the adjustable shoulder strap, I believe, so you can crossbody it, I think. I mean, this is still really expensive, $2,850, so it's basically $3,000 with tax. It'll actually be over $3,000. I feel like the BB size looks more runway-esque and fashionable, whereas the other one just, I don't know why the bigger size looks like a knockoff to me, but it just does. But I actually do like the reverse mono. I think the reverse mono looks way, way better. Okay, so next is actually something that I'm torn on. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I'm kind of just okay with it. It's called the Excursion PM. It's essentially a backpack. It basically definitely looks like the old vintage Prada backpacks that were really popular in the early 2000s, the nylon backpack. I feel like there's a resurgence of that now, but back then, like, the big backpacks were really in, and this is also giving the new Chanel backpacks with the pockets in the front, so this is like the Louis Vuitton version of it. Part of me feels like it's too busy, and then the other part of me likes it, so I'm not really sure if it's maybe the excess of the vachetta on the pockets or what. $3,300, I mean, there's a lot going on, so I feel like this is worth more the money to me than that grocery bag that we just were looking at, just because I'm sure there's a lot of effort that puts into the stitching on all of the vachetta lining on the pockets, and I think this is really cute. My only gripe is I wish that they made this backpack with pre-treated vachetta instead of just like the fresh vachetta, but that's like a minor thing as well. I do like actually that it comes with a shoulder strap, so you can carry it as a shoulder strap or you can carry it as a backpack. I actually really like this. And this is really cute, and then there's like a pocket on the inside, just your normal bucket bag style. I think it's kind of expensive for what it is, but I'm sure a lot of effort does go into adding the pockets and stuff on the front. The next bag is a bag that I actually saw all over Reddit. It's the seashell bag. I believe this is the one that's in the campaign as well. It's giving like fantasy mermaid vibes. So it is called the Venus bag, but it's basically a shell bag. A lot of people were comparing it to, apparently Coach has a similar shell bag. I know Coach makes a lot of like weird shapes and animal prints, I guess. So the one thing that I do like about the shell bag is that it's reversible. One side is regular mono and the other side is reverse mono. I think that is a nice touch, and I like, because the moment you flip it, it's like a different bag essentially. The grooves for the shell, I think that's actually really pretty, and you can see that the handles are treated as well. The inside even has the little like groovings, but I don't know, I feel like this is really expensive for $5,500. Like definitely a collector's piece. It's like very whimsy, but I don't know. Let me know if any of you guys are thinking about buying this, because I would be very interested to know if you're just like buying it as a collector's piece or you would buy it as using it for every day. Okay, next we have new colors. So we actually have this pink color that I think is gorgeous. It's called Rosabella. You guys all know that the Go 14s are uber expensive, but we digress from that. I think this color is so nice. See, the only color that I just absolutely hated was the brown one, because it just looked like grilled ham. You just really can't unsee it, or just kind of like a pineapple. It's weird. But the pink I actually really like. Definitely my favorite size of the Go 14s are the Pico sizes. I think they complement very well, but this pink I think is actually really nicely done. It even has like the faded edges, but I actually think it looks really good, especially against the gold hardware. I actually really like. I believe this blue-gray color is the one that Zendaya had that I mentioned previously that she was gifted. So definitely I feel like the pink and this like blue-gray toned color are definitely my favorites. I would love to try on this gray color in person. Like love. It's giving kind of like Louis Vuitton's version of cloud blue, but lighter and kind of more unique and different. They also do have this ethereal blue color that I feel like is the quintessential color of a mermaid. So it's called Lagoon, which I think is so pretty and special. But for, I feel like every day, the pink, so the Rosabella and the like the Cume color, I think is really pretty. And then they basically have this version of it in the Alma BB as well. I don't know, personally, I think the Alma BB looks good in just their canvases, and the epi leathers, I'm not really a fan of this version of the Almas nor of the puffy ones. And also, what is that other one? Yeah, all the other Almas that they come out with, I'm not a fan of them personally. So if you like them, no hard feelings. I'm a stan for Almas, you guys know, but it always has to be epi leather or it has to be canvas. And then in the same color, the Acume color, they do have a petite malle version of this. You guys all know petite malles are very expensive just because like it's basically a trunk, and anything trunk related is expensive. I actually do like this. I feel like I'm just very biased and I do like this kind of color. I would love to add a petite malle into my collection one day. Not anytime soon, but one day. Okay, and then my all-time favorite size of the Go 14 is definitely the Pico sizes. I mean, it is really expensive. It's $4,400 with tax. It's probably easily going to be around over $5,000 if you're from LA, because you know, 10% tax, lovely. But I've tried on the Pico size before and actually really like it. I understand the amount of effort that goes into it because it has the stitching and then the leather piping as well. I mean, aesthetics, it looks really nice, but I think it is really expensive. But I guess we kind of just have to accept that. Bags are just uber expensive nowadays. Like imagine a Pico size bag, Pico size, not even nano, is $5,000. That's crazy. And then just two more bags I'm going to be talking about as well is going to be the micro Valicet earphone case. I feel like this one is obviously crazy overpriced. I mean, it's an earphone case and it's essentially $6,000 with tax, but it is really cute. It's really special. If you have money to just burn, this is one of those things. It's kind of like the Chanel AirPod cases. I believe those are like 3,000 plus, and it's this big. It won't even fit a credit card, and it's like over $3,000. I mean, aesthetics, I think this is super cute. It even has a little top panel, a little chain. I really wonder how tiny is this. Like, I'm sure since it says earphone case, it could at least fit AirPods, but still, $6,000 I could never and would never. Okay guys, we have to move locations because more people were coming. Somebody was even practicing a musical instrument. So hold on while I find a new location. We have this Alma GM. I don't know what this is called. How do you guys feel about this monogram with the black and then the white and then the treated vachetta? I personally don't really like it. I think I would like it more if they stuck with one color, so either all black for the leather or all treated vachetta. I don't like the two-toned, I don't know, it just, to me, it looks kind of like a weird knockoff. And then you have this I feel like works a little bit better. Again, I would prefer if it's either all black, like as in like the strap with the handles, or if it was just all vachetta, because I don't hate the canvas color. I don't hate that it's a light brown and the backdrop is white, but I don't know. I feel like this would also be cute if this was a Nano Speedy with the 20s as well. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you guys know what this new updated canvas is called. I'm not quite sure. I don't really shop at Louis Vuitton as much as I used to. Actually, I just don't. You guys know me, I'm on my Louis Celine kick right now, but yes. And then we have the Pico side trunk, which I think is really cute. It's really expensive, but honestly, considering what it is, it's a side trunk. I saw this one, I forgot who it was, a K-pop star that had this PM size, and I actually really liked it. I think out of the side trunks, I definitely think the PM size is my favorite. And you know, $3,500 for a side trunk as opposed to a petite mount, which is easily $5,000 to $6,000. You know, I'm not mad about this price point with what this is. I'm not mad. Again, of course, the PM size is a lot smaller than just the regular side trunk, but I really like it. I actually really want to add a side trunk into my collection. Not anytime soon, just because I have a lot of other bags I would like, but I do like it. So I guess that is it for the Louis Vuitton Cruise collection. Let me know what your guys' favorite piece from the Louis Vuitton Cruise collection is. Definitely, I think my favorite is the side trunk PM, the reverse mono Atlantis PM, and of course the new colors for the Go 1.4. I actually really like as well. Are you guys picking up anything? Are any of you guys on the wait list for this Atlantis? I definitely want to feel how flexible the canvas is, especially in that GM size. It just really looks like a Louis Vuitton version of a takeout plastic bag to me. But yes, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Okay, I'm so sorry that it's just kind of all over the place. It's because I'm on a cruise, obviously, and there's just like workers and people walking around and me trying to find like a secluded spot. And I didn't want to film in the room because my mom was sleeping. So yeah, again, so sorry if it just felt kind of rushed, because I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. But yes, okay.